Hey everybody, Chris G, Positively Progressing. Got my friend Gabe here. First time. He's going to be on. You'll see him more often. We're going to be doing these quite a bit. We got a fun little series we're going to try out. See what you guys think. What is that fun new thing? It is called Teach Me Something. So today I'm going to teach Gabe something that I've been thinking about over the last week or so. He's going to teach me something. We have no idea what we're going to learn, but it could be anything. It could be a sound concept, maybe building your sound on your horn. It could be an exercise. It could be a pattern. It could be something that you heard from a melody. I don't know, a lick. It could be anything. We're just gonna see how this goes and have fun with it. Let's get started.
I hope it's not too hard what you have planned for me.
I hope yours isn't too hard. So yeah, we'll see. So I'm going first. So here's what I've been thinking about. I've been kind of interested in this whole concept, and it's so Barry Harris, you know Barry Harris,
Yep.
of course. He's got this whole thing with major bebop scales, symmetrical scale that is a major scale with a flat between the 5 and the 6.
Yes.
Just for anyone who doesn't know, with
Okay.
making the scale symmetrical. Well, but people are always like, oh, make scales musical, right? How do we make scales musical?
Yeah.
So those two things happened to just pop into my brain this week. And I'm like, how do we make scales musical?
It's funny because what I'm going to teach you is very much similar to this, which is hilarious. but,
Okay.
hey, what are you going to do?
Well, hopefully it's different enough but either way, it doesn't matter. So this is cool. Okay. I was thinking about melodies. Melodies are musical.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I was like, oh, what about Donna Lee? Don't even tell me you're doing Donna.
No,
okay.
not Donna
Okay.
Lee, no.
All right. So okay. So cool. All right. So the beginning of Donna Lee is essentially a scale starting on the 7th,
Yeah.
and it's a Barry Harris like flat 6 scale.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So like you got this sound, right? I made it into a scale. It normally sounds like this,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's the tune, right? If for anybody who doesn't know Donna Lee, right? Right? So, but instead of playing, the 1 and then it goes to the 6 dominant and does that whole thing, I decided, oh, why not just play the first bar and resolve it to the root, and then you could do something like this, right? So you get something more musical out of a scale.
Sure, I got you. Okay, yes.
So
All right.
that's what I'm teaching you today,
Okay.
or teaching you. And so what I did this week was shed it in a bunch of different ways. So like I had a metronome going, let's say descending half steps. So like 1, 2, 3, 1. And so on. And it's a nice way to get through all your scales.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more musical than just doing something like, right? I mean, there's a time and place for that, but like, why not do both at the same time?
This is hilarious because mine is similar. It's how to make a major scale a little more interesting,
Okay.
but a different idea.
Okay.
This is
We're gonna do the best we can to not pre-plan any of this stuff. So just so you all know at home, none of this is planned. So this is kind of funny that we both had this idea, but I'm glad we did, because then it gives a nice contrast to like what people can learn, what you can teach me, what I can teach you. So I know you can probably play this. Gabe's an amazing player, by the way.
Now the pressure's on.
He went to the Miami School of Frost music school there, and he's been out here in San Diego for how long?
About 7 years.
7 years. So and he's been a really good friend for a long time. So we're both excited about starting this whole new thing up. But more to come on that in the future. But just a little background on Gabe. So he's legit. He's legit.
Okay, let's see if I'm legit here. And then we're going down in half step.
You can go, yeah, you can go down. I was going down in whole steps. I was doing all types of stuff. Just now, I
Okay.
just went down in half steps. This week, I just been messing around with all different ways: ascending in half steps, descending half steps, ascending whole steps.
I'll go down in half steps. Okay.
Okay,
So
yeah.
now I'm in G concert, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got to put the flat.
Put the
six
flat,
in
yeah,
there.
put that
Okay.
flat, yeah.
There we go.
Right.
Okay. think a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, now. That.
Yeah.
All right. Ah.
Perfect. E concert? Is that E? Yeah.
E
Yep.
concert. Yeah, okay. Let's see how far
No,
I can go.
yeah, keep going. You can keep going all the way down the horn if you want. Yeah.
Go all the way down? Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Here. Flat. All right. Love that one.
Yeah, that one falls
That's
nice.
easy. Okay. All right, now D concert, right?
Real quick, notice I gave you side D there.
Yes.
All right, so on saxophone side D, we're in the concert C right now, but when you play this in concert C on tenor, and I guess that would be concert, what, like in alto, is it F?
Concert F.
F, yeah. So concert F on alto, you can use this side D, which is a great sound. You know, so you get this nice airy sound. I love the side D sound. Plus you're not doing this. That's a lot of notes to push down. Some people don't coordinate that as well, but if you listen back to all these old records, especially Sonny Rollins, I listen to a ton of Sonny right here. Boom, Sonny's using side D a lot. Sonny Stitt's using it a lot.
I've been transcribing Charlie Parker this week. He uses it.
Yeah.
Cannonball uses it.
Cannonball. I was gonna say Cannonball. Yeah. So.
Stan Getz used it on the famous "Girl from Ipanema" solo.
Yep.
You know.
And then all the modern dudes, like you can hear it in their playing. Seamus, Walter Smith. I mean, I can hear it. I love the sound. You can actually use that side D to a C or side D to C sharp to make more of a scoop or swing or slide.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really nice technique. Just that was an aside. That was an extra teach me something.
Yeah,
just within the teach me something. So okay.
Okay, so I was in concert C, right?
Yeah, concert
C.
C. You only got a couple left. Concert A is tough.
Concert A is tough.
Concert A is tough. What are you using side B flat or are you using biz or what?
I think I use side B flat there or A sharp.
A sharp, yeah.
And then the other hard part about it is getting down from low C sharp to low B,
right?
Which can be a challenge on some horns. But here's a trick: if you're so for your pinky keys, either right hand or left hand pinky keys, if you're not feeling like they're moving good, this is an old trick Dale Underwood taught me. So if you're seeing this, Dale, thank you. He said, take your pinky and just wipe your nose right there, and you get a little bit of natural lubrication. You can do it on either side.
All right.
And that helps your pinky slide around on those keys a little bit easier.
All right. Yeah. So perfect.
Yeah.
All of us have greasy faces.
Yes, we all do. We all do.
Awesome. All right. So you nailed it, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, you nailed it. Okay. Now it's my turn. Hopefully I can do whatever you're gonna have me do. But
so okay. In a nutshell, we're basically inserting a couple of half steps into a major scale. But we're thinking of it more in terms of the triad itself.
Okay.
I call this the ba-dee-ba-da. And here's the shape. Ba-dee-ba-da, 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 ba-dee-ba-da.
Okay.
And so the first one is you're going from the 5 to the 1.
Okay.
Ba-dee-ba-da. We don't have to insert any half steps on that one.
Okay.
Then the next one you're going from the 3 to the 5.
Okay.
So because we need ba-dee-ba-da, we need
right.
that many notes. We have, well, that one actually we don't need, we just make it chromatic. So
okay.
we put a half step in there. So yes, we do put a half step in there.
Okay.
Then the next one is the 1 to the 3, and we need to put one half step in there and
okay.
leave one of them as the regular diatonic.
Okay.
So the way I think of it is you put the half step on the whatever you're approaching.
The target note has a half step below.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I think I got it.
It would sound like this. And basically I'm just starting on the 5, going to the 1, and then I just keep doing it until I don't have any horn left.
Okay.
And then you can do it through the keys. I was practicing moving down in thirds. You don't have to do it in third. You can do it in chromatic. Right. Like we said, you can do whatever you want to work. But yeah, that's in it.
Okay. Oh wow. All right. Let's see if I can do this. I think I know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see if I got this. So. And then back to the 5.
Yep. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's so do that all the way down.
That's it.
Okay. And then go to a different key.
Exactly.
All right. So to save some time, let me do that one more time and try to do a little more fluid. And then you can pick a key for me and see if I can do it on that key. Does that sound like a good thing? Okay. Yeah. And this is fun. This is a fun way to practice. If you have someone to practice with, or you want to jump on a Zoom call, with someone that if you don't get to actually play with other people in person all the time, this is kind of fun to be able to challenge yourselves back and forth with ideas, because not only does it push your playing on your instrument, but it also gives you new ideas to think about, and maybe even gives you some new things to hear. Right? Like this is kind of like almost like a Stitt thing to me. Like sounds like Sonny Stitt would totally do this, right?
Totally.
And or Stan Getz or something.
The Charlie Parker, the old one of Cherokee.
Okay. Yeah.
It has that kind of bouncy, happy.
Right.
It's a very happy sound.
Yeah.
And
totally.
Yeah.
Listen to that Cherokee, Charlie Parker playing Cherokee. When you're done watching this video. Okay, it's an epic solo, so nice. Okay, so let me do that one in B flat again. Okay. I'll take one mistake. All right, give me a key to play it in.
Let's do it in G.
All right, in G. Okay. All right. So, all right. So I'm going there. It doesn't. So always start on the 5th. Just want to make sure. Okay. I'll always start on the 5th. So yeah, always start this one on the 5th. I just want to make sure I was starting in the right place, because I didn't know if you want to do full range of the horn.
You could. I thought about that, but I kind of like the idea of always just starting on the 5 to the 1, because it really grounds you in the key that way.
Yeah. For anybody that's really great at that upper register, you can start this one up an octave. I am not going to do that today.
Yeah.
give me a week to shed. Next, teach me something. Maybe we'll hit it. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. And then that's it. Yeah, that's only. All right, I keep messing that one up. The 3 to the 5. I think that's
the 3 to the 5 is all chromatic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it is all 3
to 5 is all chromatic.
Oh, okay.
And 1 to the 3 is the one that will trip me up sometimes, because you have to remember. Okay, the first thing is a whole step.
Yeah, I hear that one better. I hear that one better. Yeah, I hear the. I didn't even recognize that was just a chromatic scale. Like it's just me being honest. Right? So okay. Okay, so now I got it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right, took me a sec to get started there. Let's talk about how we can put this into our playing. So let's go back to Donna Lee real quick. And since we were playing in G, let's stay in G. And I'll try to stay talking in concert key if I can. If I don't, then keep me honest, Gabe. All right,
if you don't know, I'm just gonna let it go.
All right, so here we go. So we have this going. So this is the Donna Lee line, remember? Right, and you could do, you could add on to that, which is kind of cool. If you get to the 1 chord, right, and you want to add on to that. Right, so we could add on to it. So there's always options to let that be your starting point, and then add other language to it, whatever your language that you have under your fingers or your hearing, or we could build into it. So going into G major, we have D7. So maybe we do something where right, so like right?
Ooh, yeah.
So like that, I just used a chunk of the Donna Lee,
yes.
But because I was down at my lower part of the horn, so I couldn't play it all the way down. So I just did a pivot and came back around somewhere. And when you get these things in your ears, obviously I got to get Gabe's in my ear a little better, but when you get these things in your ears, it's going to allow you to be more flexible with what you do with the line.
Yeah. Cursive. I think of it like cursive. Any letter can go into any other letter.
Right.
And I'm thinking of these as like little 3-note or 4-note units that can tie into each other however you want.
Let's go to applications of your line.
Okay, so it's basically just, major vocabulary. So if you, I mean, there's some tunes like I'm thinking of. I'll Remember April right now.
Oh yeah.
That has 4 measures of G major, 7.
Right. Yep.
And you know, you might think, well, what the heck am I going to do? It's just one chord over and over and over again. But this works all over it. So anytime you see, oh,
Totally.
I got a bunch of major to deal with, you can do this kind of a thing on it. And it, you know, it creates that super happy vibe if you're looking for that.
Well, in that tune, I'll Remember April, I'll give you a little quick breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
But with that tune, you could actually build a motif with that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Boo-doo-boo-da, 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 boo-doo-boo-da. Then do it in minor. Yes.
Exactly.
Then do it in minor. So, and figuring it out in minor wouldn't be that difficult.
In fact, I was thinking about that this week. I was working on it in melodic minor. So all you're changing is the third.
Yeah.
But that does change where you're going to put your half step.
The cool thing about this, about what he's saying, is that if you play it in all major, right? If you do it in all major, and then you play, or so for instance, we're talking C, so C, E, G, all right? And now we're in minor, C, E flat, G. Well, since you've played all your majors, you've done E flat to G before, so that's gonna feel familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And you've also done C to E flat before in A flat major.
Mm-hmm.
So you have all of the, even though you've done it in all 12 keys in major, it's going to sound different in minor. So all you have to do is get the sound in your ear because you already have the fingerings. You've already been through them if you've been through it all in all major keys, which is really cool. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're just basically switching the application of where the half steps are and where the whole steps are. Cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, this was fun.
It was fun.
All right, hopefully we taught you something today, and I learned something. Gabe taught me something. Did I teach you anything?
You taught me something. I did.
All right.
I need to work on my flat 6.
Flat. Get that sound.
Yeah,
that sound in your ear.
Get
It's a very powerful sound. I mean, Barry Harris was an amazing educator and man and musician and all that stuff. So he kind of knew his stuff.
He
Yeah.
sure did.
So all right. Well, that's it for this one. We will be back with more Teach Me Something. Just remember, always positive, always progressing. Later.